It's another weekly. The first weekly of 2026, I suppose I should add. And we got toys, we got rolling, we got ailments, and then some, like, you know, you could always just moose, maybe try the chicken, that kind of thing. There isn't much for self ailment thing from what I can see, so I don't. Unicorn, I think maybe more of a defensive move. You could also maybe try to make something work with tardigrade, replacing frigate bird / unicorn / pheasant, sawfish, like some shenanigans like that. No pills. There are cucumbers for health, so maybe if there's attack triggers. There isn't really hurt triggers that I saw, so I don't know about that, but, you know, here we are. This is a new guy. Feint. Make adjacent purpless pets spook. Okay. Well, I guess this could work for unicorn then. You know, spook the guy behind you or whatever. Remember to shield the code. You mean the Super Auto Pets browser in-store code that you could use, and you just type in Purtle and then it's cool, and only cool people use it, so you should totally... Anyway, we won that round. Thanks for that reminder. That was not scripted. That is not a paid chatter. Not a paid chatter. Alright. I'm down for that. Move that up here. Kind of want to just grab the spider, but... Yeah, alright. I mean... I suppose this could be the run that has the... This could be the run that has the... Oh, I guess this has to be in the back now. This could be the run with the tardigrade and stuff. I never run tardigrade, but... Tardigrade with lamprey. Okay, that would be one way to make the lamprey worth it, because there wasn't really any hurt triggers for the lamprey. But yeah, lamprey killed the spider somehow, or something, and then that way you actually hit 2 things on your team, I guess. Anyway, Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I'll just take stats. That seems like a good idea. Seems like a good idea to me. Watch me. Watch me. Yeah, I'll roll. What does this do? Okay. Sonic Heroes. Oh, they have given me a lot of that spider, huh? Alright. Well, speaking of, this last week was, of course, the end of 2025 into 2026. So what did we do on stream? Well, we did SAP, of course, obviously. In addition to that, I guess this is gonna buff one of these either way, huh? I'll save the level. I'll save the level. I'll save the level. New Year's Eve was Wednesday, which was normal stream day. But I think I'm just gonna roll. Well. It was a special stream for New Year's. I did a special stream which involved... That actually was better for me, I think. It didn't matter. I did a big puzzle stream. Jigsaw puzzle. IRL puzzle. For the occasion. Doesn't necessarily do anything, but, you know, I guess maybe do it anyway. Oh, this is start of... Oh, they've changed all of the toy pets to start of turn? They have. That's interesting. I guess that means they... I wonder if they did that so you can't just, like, buy, get the thing, sell it immediately, just for, like, an interim buff? I suppose that has to be the reasoning. Interesting, interesting. All of those OG toy pets are start of turn now. I mean, I guess there's something to be said about just having a bunch of health and winning, right? Yeah, that's probably better than a strawberry. Start of battle ability anyway. So yeah, we did that. On Friday, we did Pixel World of Puzzles. So that was cool. That's a cool game. Actually did a little bit of that today as well. What else? We did Unity Room Game Jam game, which I haven't done in, I don't think I did any in 2025, so brought that back. The cycling of toy pets was OP. It was like having a free 6th pet. Yeah, that's why it was awesome. That's why it was kind of awesome. If I... Let me do something crazy here. If I do this, and you get a strawberry, does that count? Pretty nifty there, don't you think? That was pretty nifty. Look at that, okay. Cool. Tardigrade's tier 4, okay. I was wondering when that might show up, but yeah, okay. Probably just double orangutan, to be honest. Probably just double orangutan this turn. But I feel a little clever for that move. There you go. I feel like we're gonna lose, but I don't know, maybe. No, we can win, in fact. Health is good, it turns out. Health is good, it turns out. Give highest tier friend stats. That's okay. Holy moly. Okay. I mean, surely I do this, right? 5 enemy attacks. Next turn. Well, do I really want? Probably just zebra. Like, we'll probably get rid of the marmoset. I don't know. We're going with team. I should have moved the sawbone in front, I guess, because I have a strawberry on it. You think the game's trying to nudge me into a pet? Nah, couldn't be. I mean, they should lose a lot of their health, right? Yeah. And then the idea is that we have more health? Sure. I mean, if we got the tardigrade, that would be kind of what we're looking to do. This, not so much what we're looking to do, sadly. I was hoping that wouldn't be the thing you hit, but, well, I guess it's okay if it's the thing you hit as long as we got tardigrade, but that doesn't want to show up, so that's cool, I guess. Sure. Right. No, what does this do again? Remove some attack. But we are kind of making it work a little bit. We're not really doing the full strategy here. This is probably good, though, for the purposes of getting some spawns. Probably good. Probably better than not having something. Don't really think going for level 3 is probably worth it, but on orangutan, but you know, whatever. There's something to be said about that. Something to be said about all of this. I'm just gonna not think about it for a moment. By switching out units a bunch, I'm not making the orangutan work out too well. Though I guess, as long as I get rid of the peacock the pheasant next turn, then that works pretty well for me. Okay. Hold on, we got something going here. Level 3. Just gonna sell you anyway. Well, we can level 2 this. think there's something to be said about the leopard getting involved. But let's level this first instead of orangutan. Mongoose is pretty good. Mongoose is pretty good. Not really rolling. I guess we're at 7 out of 10. Maybe tasty is not necessary. Maybe we just try to win from here with this strategy. Have the leopard jump in after this removes health from everybody, because it should go first. I think it maybe counts. I don't know actually if it counts as an extra attack. Let's find out for science then, shall we? Let's find out for science. Order, I think, doesn't matter a ton here beyond this. You know what? The cuckoo should go in front of this. In front of the sawfish. Okay, you. Oh, they are doing the spider unicorn strat. They are doing that. Pretty good there for me, though. Hold on, I got something going on here. Yeah, I'll lock in this team. I'll move this back here, though, just because one more attack might trigger that. I'll lock in this team. Yeah, I guess a banana is fine, too. It gives another spawn, which then maybe makes that matter. I'm fine with this. Alright, let's see it. Okay. A lot of things happening to start here. But you have no health. So it's working. It's working! It's working! Mushroom doesn't really... I mean, I guess if I had mushroomed this and then it died from something and then spawned into the trigger, that would be smart. I didn't think of that as a possibility, I guess. How does that work? Does jump attack count as attack? I don't think so, right? I am tempted to that would be interesting. No, it can't, right? It counts? So what does it gives the stats? And then, like, before it jumps, it transforms? Alright, let's see. Because that's kind of neat. If so, that's kind of neat. Let's see the science in action. We're just removing all of their health as much as we can. Oh, it did work. Yeah, you just will have no health. Oh, that was a cool strategy. Wait a second, that was kind of cool. Health and remove health from the others. It seems to work out pretty well there. Not a particularly impressive stat-wise looking team, besides the health of the orangutan, I guess, but when you win almost every round and end on turn 12, that is what can happen. It did help that they literally handed me a level 2 sawfish guy, so that was kind of cool too. Alright, let's try to make the unicorn happen then, I guess. That doesn't really work, does it? Well, here we are. Here we are. Holy programmers, man. So Patriots game was today because it's Sunday, and we kicked the Dolphins' butt, so that's nice. Yeah, we're just not gonna get the ability twice, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. I just hope we don't lose this one. I changed my bed sheets this week. I know, riveting stuff, but the difference is that I've had like the lighter bed sheets in still from the summer and everything, and I finally got around to doing the laundry of them, plus kind of refreshing the winter ones to put the winter ones in, and We don't have enough money for a full team. Right, right. Well, anyway. The point is, I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal. I thought like, oh yeah, they'll be warmer because they're, you know, a little thicker or whatnot. So when going to sleep in the winter, it'll be nice for that reason. But there was another part of it that I didn't expect, which took place, which was for a lot of. I am gonna want that in front to get that, but start battle. Gain 1/1 for each cell friend. Bam. Remove first attack from the enemy. When I was getting into bed in, you know, November and December, the thinner sheets when like you first get in, where there would be any skin that contacted would be so cold, and I was like, ah, that's annoying. Once you're in it a little bit, it warms up, but sure, whatever. And I assumed that would just be the case with the winter ones because I haven't used them since last winter. I didn't really think about it. Went in, first time, fresh sheets, the winter, you know, more warmer sheets. Neutral, no cold. Just went in and, oh yeah, okay, nice. That was very, very riveting stuff, but for me, it was nice. It was a nice little discovery. What am I looking for? I guess a lemur or a Dumbo, something like that, probably. I don't really want that, but I guess I'll take this then. I'll just take this fella. Tried having a spider crab move it back and hoping it survives the battle while in the back. Oh, you've been trying some weird strats with hedgehogs and things? Hey, we lost. That's cheating. Everyone knows that's cheating. Okay, so next turn, I want this in the front, which means that we're probably gonna get kind of messed up here a little bit. Okay, like that. Like that. I almost put this on this and then was about to realize that I'm stupid. About to realize I was stupid. If we want this to work, we need that unicorn to show up next turn. You're trying to get the achievement for the token from seaweed via fly trap. Oh, okay. Well, we did not win, but we're getting armor. I like that. Let's shoot things now. Let's do some shooting techs. Honestly, I'll probably even take a Dumbo here. I know that means I'm unlikely to get some of the other stuff I'm looking for, but next turn, just don't lose this round. That would be great. That would be great. I should outlive. Yeah, that's huge. Living the attack there. Nice. Level. Well, I guess this could be a toy opportunity. Suppose why not? Yeah, I suppose why not. Though I guess I'm not really necessarily looking to do the spider then, unless we get the unicorn to show up pretty much right now. Tardigrade showed up now, but not last time. Knock, if still standing, gain health. And stuff. I guess I could give that to you, maybe? I don't know. Well, here we are. You're just a bed sheet and light cover blanket on the side if you need it, but it really gets below high 50s and low 60s. Yeah, well that's not what's taking place here, so. It is maybe a high of like 30 today or 31 or something. If I had to wager. if I roll... then I sell, then I buy, move this here, remove you. I guess we either keep with the toys or not keep with the toys. Oh, this is perkless. Ah, shoot. Forgot about that part. Well, I guess it has to be like that then. Even though... there's no way to remove a perk, huh? I guess I could... Okay, well, whatever. For this turn, I'll do it like this, but... we may be, abandoning the toys? To try to do the spider thing here? Just so I can try it? Where's wall chicken when you need it? I know, right? Yeah, there's no other way to do that, right? I think so. Alright, so... if I'm abandoning the toy thing, that means we want... okay, it only ever hits one thing. So... we could... and if we do that, we'll probably use the present to get a melon onto something, I guess, like on the front. And then this passes to the back, and this will like slightly get stuff. Yeah, so that means we would, I guess, get rid of the Gariel. No, this will give stats to this. It's really about, do I bother keeping the Mosasaurus, I guess. I guess for now I am. Or you know what? This first. See what we get. Okay. That's interesting, I guess. Trying to think if that works with anything here. I mean, I suppose this works with just getting stats, and then maybe just get rid of Saurus, bring in Moose, and this, although this is for attack stats, but it will get attack stats. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Feels weird to just like super abandon it, but do this to give the stats to that. Sell. Moose. Save that from dying. Do this to get a melon on the jellyfish. I think that's the strat. That's a... it's an interesting move, at the very least. I don't know if it's gonna pay off, but it will be the thing. And the spider got saved by that move too, so that's cool. From the mandrake or whatever it's called. I guess we are freezing those for health. Okay. Alright then. It's a lot of health. Not a lot of attack stats going around, which is a concern for me. But level 3 unicorn will help. Well, you have a frozen dog, so that'll be good too. And then more stats. Yeah, that's okay. Hold on, something's coming together here. Generic stats from this I approve of as well. Level 3 that. Level 3 this. First time level... yeah, you unicorn here anyway. I know the moose is gonna get rid of it, but... damn, that sucks. And I can't get rid of the level 1 so that it doesn't get rid of them. I'll just do it in spirit. No! No! It made them go away. How could it do this? It's alright. Well, that looks like a pretty strong win. I mean, we're a ways away, but... speaking of the cold weather, though, I suppose, I watched the movie called the Northman this week when I was on the bike. It was pretty interesting. It was what it was. Do I popcorn this? Probably. I mean, the reason to not is if somehow this gets sniped, and then this will get the stat from this, I guess. But I think it's fine to do that. No, I should have rolled first in case we got another moose. What a mistake. Ooh, they've been rolling. They've been rolling, but your Manticore not really doing much. Manticore not doing much. There we go. Love that. Yes. Freeze, freeze. Freeze. Nothing worth there buying. Only an apple. If it was something like a pizza, I would have done that instead of the last rolls. But now we're gonna get a lot of help. 47? Holy moly, Agent 47. But yeah, the movie was alright. It was interesting at the very least. It did all the things that I was interested in doing. No hate towards it, no major love towards it. It was just an interesting story with some weird things going on. Can't really hate it. There's a pizza. That's a full house. That's actually not a full house at all. I don't know why I said that. I mixed like card terminology with, because I was like, oh, I have all. It's more of a Yahtzee, I guess, being tier 1s. I don't know if the Brussels sprout saved it, because it just has a lot of health anyway, but this does look like a team that could beat us, but that jellyfish is too big. And so is that spider, and that's a level 3 spider achievement with a level 3 unicorn. Goddamn. I will say, congratulations on my win streak! They're saying I'm too good. They're saying I'm too good for the game. I need to go to hard mode, apparently. No, I think, obviously there's RNG in this game, always, but the pivot from the toy turned out pretty good. I do think also it was, it wasn't the easiest decision to make, but it was a decision to make. We got handed the bonefish saw guy. That made it a little easier. So I still made these 2 changes as well. We did definitely get handed a level 2 unicorn at a good timing. Maybe not handed. This one we got handed. This one we just got it at a good timing. That level 1 to level 2 difference is pretty big. The level 3, I spent chocolate and things, maybe 2, but the level 2 more important than the level 3, because it was well timed, because then we started a couple of rounds getting extra stat boost from enemies giving us stuff there. The one major thing you can kind of tell looking at this is that the health is how you are gonna win. A lot of health, not a lot of attack going around, kind of getting some attack stats by removing other people's health, therefore kind of making everything do more damage in a sense. And then mana and spooking and melons and all that good stuff. So it was a rather successful way to start the year. Would love if that kind of prosperity affects and goes into the real life for me, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully 2026 is starting out okay for you, ignoring the fact that certain actions by the US government. Anyway,